Oh boy, we have a weird one on our hands today, an anime that I have previously covered, but today we will be reviewing this weird anime, and the title of this anime is Interviews with Monster Girls. So let's stop goofing around and jump straight into the video with my amazingly scuffed synopsis. This anime mostly takes place in a high school. There is this biology teacher. His name is Takahashi, pretty normal dude, but he is really into the Ajin, or demi-humans. And guess what? Demi-humans go to the same high school he teaches in. There is a snow woman, a vampire, a dullahan, hopefully I pronounced that right. Also, there is a teacher who is a succubus, so that's pretty fire. And just like the title suggests, there is interviews with Monster Girls, and that basically wraps up our scuffed synopsis. First up on the chopping block is the plot and story. This anime is a slice of life, so in my opinion there isn't really a solid plot or story. It's just these little things that come up. Really simple stuff, like most slice of life anime. I don't really mind this, I'm sure I've said it before, but I'm not really watching slice of life anime for a story that has 62 hours of lore and backstories. I'm just here for a chill viewing experience, and I firmly believe that Interviews with Monster Girls most certainly provides that. It's simple, wholesome at times. Also, the thing that I love the most about this anime, it blends the slice of life genre with fantasy, and I can't emphasize enough how much I love when the normal slice of life genre is blended beautifully with other genres, especially when it's a wild genre like fantasy. All around, I would say, for the plot and story, it's pretty good. Now on to probably the best part of the entire anime, and that is the characters. I enjoyed most of the characters because they are honestly unique. We absolutely have to mention the one chick that holds her own head. It still scares me. I don't like it. Why is her head detached from her body? Yucky, but it's a unique character design, so you have to give them points for that. Then you have the vampire chick. She's like the over-the-top character because you always have to have an over-the-top character. I don't remember much about the snow woman, so I guess she's rather forgettable. I found Takahashi to be rather bland. I don't know if I'm being a little bit of a hater, but I didn't really find him interesting, which is a little unfair to be honest, because you have all these demi-humans around him, and he's just like a normal guy. He's likable, I guess, but bland. Then you got the succubus, and she's a succubus. That's all you really have to say about her. I honestly really like the characters. I do wish they had a little bit more going on for them to make them a little bit more memorable, but once again, this is a slice of life anime, so forgetting about them is basically the norm. As the title suggests, weirdest anime or whatever I call it. The characters are a little weird because they are demi-humans, and that's cool. You know, we like weird over here, especially the chick holding her own head. That is most certainly weird, and that's probably the weirdest thing of this anime. That's not something you see every day, and that's definitely not something you see in anime very often, is a character that just walks around with their own head, big chillin'. But yeah, characters are weird, but likable. Not really memorable though, because I honestly forgot about most of them, which is kind of normal for me because I do not remember names of characters. You're just watching this slice of life, 12 to 24 episodes or whatever, and you just clap it out on to the next one. You don't really have time to remember the names of the characters. But I'm just rambling. All around, the characters were good, just not really memorable. Up next we have art, animation, and sound design. All of it was very average, nothing really notable besides the character designs. Like I said previously, character designs were pretty solid. Once again, I have to bring it up again. Take a look at the chick holding her head. It's weird, it's wacky, it's gross. I don't need to say anything else. But yeah, everything on this whole side of things is very average. Nothing terrible, but nothing stand out. Average art, average animation, average sound design. That's all you need to know. It's just very average on this side of things. All around, I found this anime to be very average, but also pretty good. It's a slice of life fantasy, so that makes it pretty unique. But man, I still can't help but say it's an average anime, with a little bit of weirdness and uniqueness sprinkled on top, but it's average. Okay, I can't help but say and continue to say that it is very average. I definitely found it enjoyable though. I mean, I kind of kept watching. It was one of those series that I watched all the way through without very many distractions. kind of just sat there and watched it. So it definitely kept me entertained throughout the entire series. Maybe that's because of how weird it was. What better way to draw someone into a slice of life than say, hey, look, demi-humans, they're kind of weird, they're kind of wacky, come watch, they're doing kind of normal stuff, normal student stuff, but like still pretty wacky. That got me into it, and maybe it'll get you into it, so I definitely suggest checking it out. But with all of that being said, I would give Interviews with Monster Girls a 5.5 out of 10. Once again, definitely suggest checking it out, but at the end of the day, it's still very average. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts on Interviews with Monster Girls down in the comments. Check the description for all my links, and I'll drop a synopsis down there as well. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.